Hello, everyone, and here's a letter from Princess Peach. Yes, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Love that we started off with our 4 1-ups. That's always a good time. We always love to hear that. So, what I was thinking is I was gonna head on over to Boo's Boneyard Galaxy, just see what's up, see what the deal with that is. And honestly, getting to the part of the game, like these sort of galaxies up in here are the ones that are like, yo, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That's not what I wanted to do. At least it'll take us back up here. God. No. Get me out of here. So, these are the levels that I'm not exactly sure. Racing the Spooky Speedster. Oh. Okay. Oh, I think I know what this one is. This one's not too bad. This is another level that we skipped somewhere else. But yeah, so these levels are ones that I'm much less confident in my ability to beat, but I think this is one that I can manage. Like these and the garden levels, I'm very much yikes about. But this is, let's talk to, I only talked to Boo, so get, oh. Oops. What are you? Jill board. Yeah, okay, this is just reteaching you how to be a Boo. So in the Luigi's Mansion Galaxy, I have a race. We meet this guy. Here we go. And he races us through that. But I don't particularly like that. So what we're not doing is that. And instead, we are coming through here and doing this one instead. And so it's just, you just gotta go fast and remember to go through the walls. It's not that hard. Look at that. Like that's literally all it is. And then you get a star from that. So here's a promise, take this star. So yeah, that's literally all this is. It's harder than the first one. No, actually I think the first one's harder than this one. This one, they trick you, and that 1-up, like going through to get that 1-up when the arrow points the other way, is actually faster than going around the other way. But they tell you that it's not, and you have to remember to like shake and hide and do all that fun stuff. So you like kind of don't really remember. Racing the Spooky Speedster, Galaxy complete. No. Okay, so since we only have 1 star left before we can fight Bowser, I know what we're going to do. So we've only been here for 4 minutes, so I'm going to just collect as many stars as I can before 20 minutes, and then once we hit 20, we're going to finish up Rosalina's library. So I want to do Honey Climb. That's what I'm wanting to do right now, is Honey Climb, because why not? Why not get some of the tiny stars out of the way? Like it'll be fun. I get to show off some more stuff, have some fun times, and go with it, just like that. So Honey Climb, it's a very similar, like all these little one-off galaxies are at least generally pretty quick. Yeah, it's, the name is, it's quite literal. Like, there's, like, what you expect to get, just by looking at this, is pretty much what you're gonna get. The only thing is it gets kind of hard later. Like, there's, I think, like 3 worlds or something that you have to go through, and they just all get a little tricky. But you don't even really need to get that, it's just kind of there. At least I think there's 3. There might not. Oh, just kidding. You want to come on down here. Yeah, there's 3, so you just gotta, like, get the launch stuff for each one. Grab some star bits. Great place to grab some extra star bits. See? We've been here for, like, all of a minute, and there's already many star bits. But each one just gets harder. And you get more obstacles, and just remember that if you get hit, then your power up is gone. And basically, when your power up's gone in this level, that means you die. So try your best to not do that. This level actually took me a while to be able to beat. It's not like the hardest thing, but it's just, it's definitely a little tricky. Like, it is not super straightforward. But the good thing is they give you a ton of star bits, they give you that 1-up right there. They really, the best part about this game is it's not like they're trying to get you a game over. Like, that's not their intention at all. Like, as you can see, I've already gotten another 1-up just from star bits. Already 120 star bits just in this one level, so, like, it's not bad at all. You remember these. They just really come out to the next, to the very next, little square, so you just gotta be careful and not go to that one little square. And hope that you can stick to a wall somewhere when you fall down like this. Which, that's one of the most terrifying parts, is when you, like, fall down like that, because you're just kind of like, you're just really in no man's land there, and it's really easy to then get caught up and fall just like that. So it's really just being careful here and going slow and not do as I say, not as I do. That's really just the motto of the whole damn Let's Play. Do as I say, not as I do. And collect your star bits. That's always the most important part. Collect your damn star bits. Always important to collect your damn star bits. And try not to walk off the edge of those things, because that's when it gets a little dicey as far as where you're when the gravity switches from being flying away from the wall versus flying up and down. So just beware, be careful. And look at that, we have all 60 stars. We're gonna get a little blurb from Rosalina, and then we're gonna shut her down. So that's gonna be fun. 60! Galaxy complete. Nice. Alright, discovered a new galaxy. Ooh. No. The Comet Observatory has full power. Now it can fly through the cosmos again. Wow. It's time. Do you want to go to the location of your special one at the center of the universe? Oh, sorry, Peach. Please speak to me again when you are ready. Okay, yeah, we will be ready here, but it might be a hot sec. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just speaking truths here. There's a couple like little like shorter stars that I'm just gonna kind of get as are available. Just trying to like kind of rack up our star count for the time being. Just to see like what we can do, see what's possible in the next like 10 minutes before we head on into Rosalina's storybook. But there's a comet in here. A cosmic comet. Stan the cosmic comet. This one's kind of hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure we've done a cosmic comet race before. Have we? Did we do the? We might have done the honey hive one, but this one's significantly harder. I thought the honey hive one was hard when I first played it, but this one, wow, this one's hard. So yeah, so this one you have to beat Cosmic Mario, and he does some stupid shit, and it's actually much easier than it would seem. Like, he just wastes a bunch of time going above land. But then I do stupid stuff like that, so I'm genuinely not sure. I think we're going to lose. Yep. We are fully going to lose. Yep. But you know, that's okay. I was just doing stupid shit. So, we're trying again. I can do this level. Like, I know I can do this level. It just always takes a minute. It takes some warming up, because I'm definitely not the best at getting under the water. So, just gotta remember to definitely go to the left of this. And then just long jumps. Long jumps. And as you can see, it's definitely pretty close, but like, it's definitely doable still too. So, just gotta be careful, gotta be a little patient, and you'll get there. You'll get there plenty of time. You're chillin'. Nice. And look at that. Still have 7 minutes left. Let's talk to this bench and see. I just want to discover that last galaxy. Drip Drop Galaxy we could go to. Big Mouth. I don't know what either of those galaxies are. Boo's Boneyard. Oh, I do know what Big Mouth is. Drip Drop. I have no idea what Drip Drop Galaxy is. Let's honestly go look at Drip Drop. I think Drip Drop is the Hungry Lumi here. So let's just do it. Let's go there. Yes, I do. Because I don't have time to go to any other ones. So we're going to Drip Drop. Drip Drop it is. Let's see. Oh, this is Big Mouth. Oh, just fucking kidding. We're going to Big Mouth. I know what Drip Drop is. I don't know what Big Mouth is. Okay, that's what it is. I know what... Okay, actually I think I know what this one is. I don't know the specifics, but this is like a good one to end up on. Hello, will you talk to me? This is my hideaway. perfect spot for fishing and being left alone. Alright, so shut up then. That's basically what he's saying. He's saying, get the fuck out. So, we have... This chest will only open for a shell that shines. So it sounds like if we throw this at it, then nada. But it looks like we're also going to have to go underwater, so I do actually still want the shell. But we're just going to have to be a little sneakier, I guess. Another good part about the shells is that they break ooze, which is quite nice. So really what we have to do around here is grab the star chips, which is always a fun little exercise in patience. And the good thing about the star chips is they do replenish your air. But as you can see, what we need is way up there. So I actually don't know where the star chips are. This is a bit of an issue. And I got rid of my shell. Just kidding, I found one. Nope. Oh, I wish I wasn't stupid and still had my shell. Because that would definitely make things a lot easier for me. But, you know, that's okay. That is okay. Where's the last star chip? It's gonna be in some, like, stupid location, like at the top or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna swim around until I see something. I see nothing. Great. This is awesome. Love drinking that dumb bitch juice. Oh, just kidding, I found it. Got it. Yo. Here, we have what we came for. We have this boy. And now it's just a matter of getting back. See, nothing too terribly hard. Except now I've got to find a way out, and directions, not my best. But here we go, here we go. And when you come back, there's so many clues. But just, as long as you got the lighting, then you should... Oh, just kidding. I guess I lied. So yeah, now I gotta go back. Gotta go back. Go all the way back. Nope, I don't want that one. But yeah, don't run actually into the booze, because apparently you will have your shell taken away. And that's really not what we want. We want our shell with us, so we can actually open the chest. That's the whole point, anyways. Whoa. There we go, back up here. Let's just see if we can break some more of these blocks, because I'm really loving this. Breaking as many as possible. There we go. And honestly, try and get the booze now, so that they can't hurt you later. And then, here we are. See, it's not too bad. Just gotta make sure now that you don't actually hit the Koopa. So, best is to just do it right there. Man, that was close. Oh, Mario, I almost forgot to tell you something. I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you, it's even smaller than it looks. Anyways, here's a star I found. Blah, blah, blah. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, just like that. Look at that. Take this power star. No. I was trying to jump into it, but thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Nice. So, Big Mouth Galaxy has a very similar sort of vibe to that, so glad we got at least one of them. Galaxy complete! I got some star bits. No. So, as promised, we're going to have some story time. Story time, story time. Alright. Hopefully this is the end of the storybook.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Chapter 5. Home. The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there, the girl said, busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luna under her care, she'd been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that star bits weren't the only thing buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture, unlike any they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us?" With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here, the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. That night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6. Friends. Then, one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. "Do you two know each other?" the girl asked the Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then, one Luma broke the silence. "My mama!" At once, the apricot Luma parroted back, "My mama! My mama! My mama! My mama!" The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any signs of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. And that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. "My mama! My mama!" The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. "I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you." Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7. The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. "I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was." That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a star bit. How strange! It's so far away, but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house by the hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there. I knew that all along. She wasn't out there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girls' cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. That should do it for today. Wow. So, we're not quite done with the storybook yet. We still have a few more chapters in it, it seems, but that was a lot to take in. So, I'm gonna catch you all in the next episode, where we will finally take on Bowser, get back our special one, and finish this once and for all. Hopefully unlock the rest of the storybook while we're at it. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'm Wild Monty, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.